Virtual teams, there's about 20% of the workers that aren't centrally located and 2% work from home. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a large part of the technology groups. So what the team was formed around was really to try to identify best practices. And that's been easy in some respects in that there's been a lot of things written about it. So we sort of got that all together and we got a good list if you want to know what makes the best remote worker, how to manage them. We got all that. What we don't have is how does informal conversation help deliver on a business goal? And culture has been found to be really driven by informal conversation. And you don't really get that when you're a virtual organization. So what does informal conversation do, and how can you do it in a sort of virtual environment? A second thing that's really critical that we're finding that there's tremendous gaps in the literature about is how different personalities act in a virtual situation. So for example, you could have somebody that really wants to belong to something, and they might not necessarily get that if they're sitting at home, versus somebody that's, oh, just give me the work and I'm happy with it. So that's a second area we want to deep dive. We particularly want to look at different cultures because most of the IRI members have laboratories around the world. So how does it work in different cultures? And then lastly, around what to do with the virtual team is the types of work that best lead it to a virtual team. So can you brainstorm virtually, or is it just a reporting out mechanism? So when do you actually have to see each other, and when can you handle it in a sort of environmental thing? So we're excited to say that after today we decided to go to the next step. We're recruiting new members and we're trying to fill those gaps.